I guess, let's head back up then. Keep going this way, and we should be able to get to the ballroom.
Wake! This is a monster.
Alright, let's just take a look around. Dude, this place looks real fancy.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft back at the beginning.
Let's just, unless you want to do I didn't say want that one. Please a whistle.
It's getting real, all right. I recognize my writer's room on the stage.
Think about... Oh. Word of power. Word of stuff. Marked all nearby input points of interest. That could actually be useful. Echoes, investigations. That actually is... That's actually useful. Ah, I know what this is. I think I know what's going on. Basically, Glass is actually trying to make, like, this reality. Keep in mind, I've seen stuff like this.
The plot board was empty again. I
What?
needed a new...
I actually have no idea how long this is,
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
right?
The plot board was empty again.
What happened if I
needed
put
a
in
new draft back at the beginning. This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
Well, I think it's time to actually utilize if I can. Ah. Blasphemy! I'm used to having the, Damn. I'm used to having the circle button as my... as my dodge, so... you may see me do that. I'll do a good save. Try to want as much as possible. Jeez. 219. I want to get to the police cell. So which one? It's would be this room, I believe. Alright, let's see. What would happen if
I needed
put
a new draft back at the beginning.
Alright. Not getting too bad.
This was not the ritual murder site I was looking for. This had just been an appetizer before the main course.
Oh, bro. Jesus. Alright, so I need to go down. That's the symbol for... Alright, it was if I remember correctly, it was 225, right? Yeah, that's the one I want. Right there. And I think I should be good there. Right. Should be on the right track here. Right.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft back at the beginning, but closer to...
Right, what do we got?
This was the devil's path. The staircase was draped in blood.
Whoa. No one's in your
I felt the
stomach.
presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Isn't it like a motif within actual hotels where they actually will legitimately not actually have like room numbers like that? Or even like specific areas, like buildings and whatnot, will not actually have elevators that actually go to that floor. I'm expecting a boss fight.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Not you again.
Shit. Get away! Get away! Get the fuck away from me!
I had to use the light right from the dark presence. Made it. I made it. The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
I already know where I need to go.
The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
We just have to go all the way over here. I like this idea how you would essentially get various things. Right, I believe I am actually near the end.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft back at the beginning.
Beware the drowned lady. What do you mean? Okay, something about a record. Oh boy, what is this? Lost in the soul between the forest and the ocean, the hour and the deal reflected in motion. In the whom he will hurt, he is caught. His story ends, his story does not. This twist will lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before.
You again.
It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? Yeah, the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me. Help it deeper, closer to escape, somehow. I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
I am gonna go when I got on my way to all Alan stuff first. Then after I'm done his parts, I'll then do of course, Anderson's. In a fancy hotel. Just checking the thing here. Okay, I don't think I'll be attacked. So no, I am gonna be attacked. Going back the way I came or different? So it looks like I'm going back the way I came. Very well.
awake.
Yes, let's go back the way I came. Doing well. I still like it. I really do. I like the idea.
Darkness has come.
Oh! Ow! Whoa! You can't literally just appear out of nowhere and drop kick me. I will say that actually was quite a pretty good ambush. Right. Just simple. Go this way, past Max Payne's body. I'll also say he does look a lot like Max Payne. He really does. Could actually be that they did model him off of Max Payne, like the original. Yeah, I know that. Thing is, how much can I actually, like legitimately go for this? Before it, says that I have to actually do something specific to progress. I know, Yakuza 0 did that.
Go to hell!
Ooh, wet room.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
That actually wouldn't actually be that bad of an idea. Do you? Do you actually have that set? But damn, that actually isn't necessarily a bad idea. Okay. The spiral
I
again.
needed to get inside the manuscript.
Alright. Oh, that's a berry. Alright.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Okay.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Okay.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Again?
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark.
The light
really
went
is
out.
Fear of what could be. That vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it.
What's with the light?
I need to prove those faces are really there.
And yet again, nobody's there. I'm sniffling.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end. Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible to happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
Am I close to finishing off Alan's story?
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Wake.
Very dumb. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. Jumala, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yötön Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Good to know. I wonder if I'm actually near the end of Alan's story.
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
A bullet of light to push the darkness away.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
There we go. I don't have a whole lot of, ammo left. Oh! Okay.
I'm lost in the dark, drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. No way out. There's no way out. Sinking deeper, deeper, deeper. This is hell. I'm in hell. I died. Oh, she was dead. Let me die. I just want to sleep. Please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where did they go? Did I eat the words? I don't recognize these words. Who are the words moving? Oh, this is familiar. Oh, why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? I've read this somewhere. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Alan Wake? That's a strange name, eh? Wake? That sounds like a character's name. I write that name up? I make that name up? I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just write these out of the story. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. Oh, I know the words. Secret words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. Caldera, the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a loop. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Sane would know where to find one.
I've written through Hardwick. Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is a cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Nothing.
Wake. Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
Only one way to find out.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Okay, looks like everyone have to use Dream Logic. Now, where would the elevator be? Need to find the elevator. Oh, it's over this way. Right, elevators were this way. That was quick.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time. I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. But then, when it finished, it took a return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. And when you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
I told you not to try anything! I had to find the movie theater Poet's Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Nothing for... I think it might be in the wrong area. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It's got the wrong way. As I don't have a whole lot of ammo left. That did not sound pleasant. There you go, just bash my way up. See there?
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
There's an echo here. Now where is the black window? Oh, we're right next to it. Like the black thing, there's an echo here. Oh, I'm too far. Huh? That... Okay, I guess we just won't figure out what that echo is. Very well. Just have... Geez, what's wrong with me seeing a movie? Okay, why do you not want me seeing a movie? I just want to go and see a movie! I just need to see a movie!
Story.
Please enjoy the film, sir.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
Wait, is this a reference to American Nightmare? Because, I do know about that game. I don't know if that is, part of the series or not. I don't know.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt them. Monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me. ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
Oh, very
I
well
needed a
then.
new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch. The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress.
Alright, let's see what we got. That looks like we're trapped here. Tesla coils?
Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
Hey, free popcorn! Don't mind if I do! You get a little bit of salt on there, a little bit of some melted butter. And I'll pop on the film episode's a good time.
The question, how do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil on your back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't write another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I would let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped at all? That is fucked up. If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
He does bring up a good point here because this thing, I mean, let's say simply this way, that if you like stopped at any given point, let's say I stopped making videos at a point. I mean, I know so I'm probably going to like stop maybe at some points here and there, stop making videos to deal with some IRL stuff here and there. Yeah, for obvious reasons, but if I just forget why I stopped, then yeah,